everybody. How you guys doing today? So I know it's holiday, everything coming up, and everybody going to have fun tonight. So it's really nice. So, but before we go and do anything like that, let's talk about our Mastercam a bit. Okay. So tonight I'm gonna show you how to make a door with a double pocket and using a 1/4 inch tool. And this is what they call it, shaker doors. Okay. And besides, before we doing that, let's go talk about a little bit of the pocket module. Okay, the pocket module is used to generate set of two pad, okay, and remove the material enclosed or closed contour. Two, face a flat surface and rough cutting pocket. Okay, number one is pocket parameter, a cutting method, island and deer selection, and machine sequence, and a pocket depth to finish path. Okay. Pocket parameter, there are four set of pocket parameter: miscellaneous, roughing, finishing, and additional finish parameter. Okay. And batch mode, the parameter allowed to use the same parameter setting to a set of pocket, job. Okay. And additional finish parameter, the purpose of additional finish parameter is to permit the user to define a separate set of an NC parameter for finish the pass. The parameter is used additional finish parameter in the pocket finishing parameter menu should be targeted to yes with an X mark. When you're using 10 additional finish parameter, one you should use additional finish parameter. Okay. One, a separate cutter is used to finish cut. In another word, two cutter are used for the pocket, one's for roughing and the other for finishing. Okay. In this case, the tooling information given the NC common parameter of a roughing cut. The information specified in the additional finish parameter is used to finish cut. Two, use the same tool for roughing and finish cut, but have a different set of feed rate, cutting speed, spindle speed, and a cutting compensation of a finishing cut. A cutting method. Mastercam provides three cutting methods for pocketing. Okay, it's called zigzag, spiral out, spiral in. Okay, zigzag method is generated to set a back and forth two pad to roughing the pocket. Refer to the original orientation of the two pad is specified by roughing angle parameter. The roughing angle also decides to start a point of the pocket two pad. The cutting angle is measured from the positive x-axis and has positive angle in a counterclockwise in direction of negative angle to the clockwise direction. Okay. Now let's go to a Mastercam, and I'm going to show you how we can do the double pocket door. They call it shaker, and we're going to use a 1/4 inch tool to cut a pocket, and then we're going to use a 1/2 inch flat end mill to cut it out the door. Okay. Now let's do that. Let's go over there and do that now. Okay. Let's go to create, and then rectangle. We're going to use 1 point. And right here, we're going to put 48 by 94, okay? 48 by 94. And we're going to put right here on this corner here and click OK. Drag all the way to the left corner, drop it, click Escape. Alt F1, minimize the screen. We're going to go to 1 point. We're going to put right here, we're going to put 20, okay? 20 by 90, okay? We're going to put 20 by 90. We're going to make two of them. We're going to put this in the middle right here. Click OK. We're gonna put about right here, okay? And we've got another one right here, okay? Try to line it up a little bit right here, okay? Click escape, okay? So this is called a double pocket door, okay? So, but make sure you guys, when you try to do this, make sure you got all the numbers even out, okay? I did an example, that's why I did not try to, line it exactly accurate, okay? So make sure you have the number from the bottom to the top and the side to side, and also in the center here. Make sure you got exact, accurate number, okay? So when you do for a project, you make sure you got an accurate number. And this is just for example, that's why I don't put accurate number on there, okay? So let's go to main menu and click on toolpad, go to pocket, and you're gonna put it right here in the bottom right here, bottom left corner here, click one. Then you come here over here to the other one right here, same thing, click on that. Then we're gonna go click done. Then come over here to our tool library. We're gonna right click it and get tool from library, okay? Now we're gonna get the a 1/4 inch tool. So scroll down to get a 1/4 inch tool, okay? Which is gonna be number 235. Gotta get right here a little bit faster. Don't forget it's 235 right there. See 235 1/4 inch flat end mill. Okay, click OK. And right here it says tool number one. It says tool name a 1/4 inch flat end mill right here. So we're gonna change the feed rate, plunge rate, retractive rate. Okay. Now we're gonna change that to 8 point. Okay, we're gonna put 8.0. Okay, all of that gotta be 8.0. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna go to spindle speed like we talked earlier. So spindle speed right here is 2100. So we're gonna change to 4,000. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna go to pocket parameter, and you're gonna check the clearance. Okay. Make sure it's enough height. You don't want to scratch the part. Okay. So then we're gonna go down right here, top of the stock. We're gonna put 0.75, which we're gonna run a 3/4 inch material. And if you want to run a 1 inch stick, you have to put 1 inch on it. Okay. So I'm using a 3/4 inch, for example. Then on the depth, you're gonna put a 0.5. That's what I'm gonna use a pocket. That's how deep I want to go, a 1/2 inch. Okay. So point negative 5. Okay. You're gonna put negative 0.5. Actually, I'm sorry, negative 0.5. Okay. Okay. On this right here, a compensating cutter. Okay. There's a tip right here. You want to put in the center, or you want to just regular tip. Okay. So I'm gonna leave the way it is. I'm gonna put a tip on there. Okay. Now I'm gonna go right here, roughening finish parameter. That's what we just talked about earlier. We got a zigzag, overlap spiral, parallel spiral, and clean corner. Okay. These four right here, this is what we mostly use. So I'm gonna use right here the spiral. Okay. I'm gonna click on that parallel spiral. Okay. Then I'm gonna click OK. See how it looks right here, guys? That's what it's gonna be cut in the inside the door. It's called a pocket. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to main menu. Okay, I'm gonna click toolpad. I'm gonna click contour to cut it out the part. It's right here. I'm gonna click on it. Okay, all the door gonna cut it all the way out. Okay, I'm gonna click done. And these are tool library again. We're gonna right click, get the tool from our tool library. This time we're gonna go to 239 number tool. We're gonna go 239, which is a 1/2 inch flat end mill. Let's go down. Right here, 239, 1/2 inch flat end mill. Okay, click over that. As you see right here, it says tool number 2. Tool name, 1/2 inch flat. Okay, feed rate, you got 6 point, plunge rate 6 point, recharge 6 point. I'm not going to change that, but I will change the spindle speed to 4,000. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to go to contour parameter. Right here, we got checked already, and we got a top of stock 0.75. the depth in and then put on the depth right there. So we're going to cut it out. So we're going to put a negative 0.5, okay? Negative 0.5. No, actually negative 0.75. I'm sorry about that again, guys. So negative 0.75, okay? This way you're going to cut all the way out, okay? So you don't want to leave anything. You want to cut all the way out. So you're going to click OK. So now we're going to go to Operation. Then we're going to select All. And we're going to click on Verify. And then we're going to Execute. Click on Start button. This is how I do the pocket, guys. This is how they do the pocket. We use a 1/4-inch tool to cut a pocket. And then we use the 1/2-inch flat end mill to cut outside to make the finished door, right? So like I said again, guys, it's really, really nice if you know how to do it the right way. And you don't want to break any tool. If you put a tool a little bit smaller, you can break. You run a little bit faster, it can break also. Not too slow, not too, but you got to put the right spindle speed, the right feed rate, okay? So that's where you get the product really nice and smooth. And not to mention material also. It depends on what kind of material you're using, okay? So you got to go by your material also. That's really important. And this is how it looks, guys. And you want to just kind of speed it up a little bit right here. That's how it looks when it cut all the way out. Okay. So in this corner here, I just want to mention that this corner here, everything had to be, even out. Okay. You put right here 2 1/4, right here 2 1/4, and the middle 2 1/4, all the way up 2 1/4 here, and right here also 2 1/4. So make sure everything is even before you design to run a part. Okay. Again, it's just for example. That's why I don't make any number that accurate on here. So please make sure that if you do run this kind of part, make sure everything is accurate before you go anything further. Okay. And other than that, guys, that's all I have. And you guys have a wonderful night. And see you next time. Okay. And hope you guys like this. And make sure you subscribe to the video. And that way you know when I'm gonna do the next video. Okay. Don't forget to press this bell button. Okay. All right. Thank you. You guys have a great night.